Alright, what's up guys? This is Robbie1 Kenobi with a little bit of an impromptu live video, but tomorrow is the big day that I've been waiting for ever since May of 2014. X-Men Apocalypse hits theaters tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. I'm definitely going to go see it tomorrow night. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this film since, Days of Future Past came out, and the post-credit scene ultimately set the stage for Apocalypse. I've been buzzing about this film, for a couple years, so I'm just really looking forward to seeing it. So I wanted to come on here, do a quick video, basically just preview the film, give you my thoughts on what I'm looking forward to. Do I think this film's going to be better than Days of Future Past? Will it be just as good? Like I said, guys, I'm really excited for X-Men Apocalypse just because it's going to have Apocalypse, and he's undoubtedly my favorite X-Men villain, not named Magneto. When I think of Apocalypse, I think of his incarnation in the animated series. They made him quite a big baddie in the animated X-Men series on Fox back in the day. I mean, Apocalypse is just like, you say the name and yeah, you're talking about one serious baddie. I'm just really looking forward to seeing how they bring him to life. They chose Oscar Isaac. They cast Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac, I've seen him in a few films. He was recently in Star Wars: Force Awakens. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he brings the character to life. I'm just very excited to see a lot of these iconic characters on screen in this film. Of course, you have Magneto. You're going to have younger versions of Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey. You're going to get Mystique again, played by Jennifer Lawrence, Professor X, played by James McAvoy, who's going to finally go bald. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to seeing Psylocke and Archangel, because they're two of my favorite X-Men, and I just was not a fan of what they did with both of those characters in X-Men Last Stand. That film has its flaws, and one of the big flaws was not making Angel and Psylocke as relevant as they should have. Because let's go back and look at it. Psylocke. I think somebody, when doing the casting, just said, we're going to pick some random Asian chick and we're going to paint purple streaks in her hair and we're going to call her Psylocke. She did not even show one sign that she was Psylocke. She did not use any of her psychic abilities. She did not use her katana blades. Like, this chick was just there, I guess, to be there. Psylocke, when I think of Psylocke, I think of this badass female swordsman who just, skilled martial artist who will kick your ass one way or another. And that's what I'm looking forward to seeing from Olivia Munn. This is a more loyal, more faithful Psylocke, faithful in terms of the comics and in terms of the actual character than the one they introduced in The Last Stand. And then Angel, I thought was going to have a much more significant role in the film in The Last Stand. And basically, you see the younger version in the beginning when he's trying to cut off his mutated wings with a kitchen knife, and then they bring him into his father's lab. They try to inject him with the cure. He escapes, and we don't see him again until the end when he arrives at the X Mansion, and then he ends up saving his father from being killed by Quill and who's the other person's name? Arclight, I think. Arclight was the other mutant. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the true incarnations of Psylocke and Archangel brought to life in this film. I'm looking forward to seeing the Horsemen of Apocalypse brought to life. I'm just very excited for X-Men Apocalypse because, like I said, it's going to feature one of the most iconic villains. Quite frankly, my favorite X-Men villain, not named Magneto. You're going to have Psylocke, you're going to have Archangel, you're going to have younger versions of Cyclops and Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. You're going to get Jubilee, who was very irrelevant in the Bryan Singer X-Men films, and this is not a knock to Bryan Singer. I'm just saying, like, Jubilee, the only thing I remember about Jubilee in the Bryan Singer films was she was kidnapped by William Stryker and his team in X2 X-Men United, and I think she had a brief cameo in X-Men The Last Stand. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the story play out because, like, from the trailers that I've seen, it has a very gritty, apocalyptic, no pun intended, feel to it. Apocalypse looking to destroy the Earth, the whole tagline, "Only the strong will survive." Um, I'm just very looking forward to the film because when you look at X-Men Days of Future Past, that film was very dark, very gritty, very intense. And now you get to X-Men Apocalypse, which is focusing on, basically the apocalypse in a sense. And I feel it's going to be very chaotic, apocalyptic. I'm really looking forward to the action scenes, especially the big fight at the end where, you got Cyclops fighting Storm, Beast fighting Psylocke. I'm just very looking forward to seeing what they do. I'm excited to see Rose Byrne back in the film because she was not in X-Men Days of Future Past. I have some high expectations. Early reviews have come out, and the film has gotten mixed reviews. On Roger Ebert's website, the critic gave it a thumbs down, or not a thumbs down, gave it 1 star. On Rotten Tomatoes, I believe it has like a 40% rating. But honestly, like, I am interested in seeing what the critics say, but the critics ultimately aren't going to influence whether or not I go see it. The only opinion that ultimately matters when I see this film is mine. So I'm very excited for X-Men Apocalypse. Really looking forward to seeing all these characters brought to life. I'm also excited to see Quicksilver, because Evan Peters did a standout job in the previous film. I thought he was freaking awesome. I thought he was one of the, or if not the highlight of the film as Quicksilver. He was just like, how he portrayed the character was perfect, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how his role evolves in this film. Like I said, he was great in Days of Future Past, and I'm just excited to see him again in Apocalypse. I hope he has a key role in the final battle. I hope he's not just there for like a few minutes and then we don't see him again. That was the only thing that disappointed me in Days of Future Past, was that he had his scenes and then we never saw him again for the rest of the film, except for the ending when he was watching that fight, that Sentinel takeover take place on TV. But in this film, I really hope that he has more relevant scenes, that he gets to do more, and that he's part of the final battle. That's all I really hope for. Going into the film tomorrow, guys, like I said, I just hope that it's another great superhero film. I hope it keeps the momentum going for the X-Men films since First Class, because I love First Class and I love Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse to me I feel like is going to be the big grand finale, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. I've said it before in this review. I'm looking forward to seeing all the characters, a lot of my favorite X-Men and villains. A lot of my favorite characters from the comics are going to be in this film. I heard Caliban is in it, which I'm looking forward to. Hugh Jackman doing the Wolverine cameo towards the end is going to be great. And I read online that it is Hugh Jackman. It wasn't just some actor who they put the claws on and had him portray Wolverine. It is the Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, which I'm excited for. I don't know if we're going to get Gambit. He might be in the post-credit scene, because I heard the post-credit scene is supposed to somehow link the film to either the Gambit film coming out later this year or next year, or the upcoming third Wolverine film, Old Man Logan. So I'm just excited, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and do this little preview, give you guys my thoughts on X-Men Apocalypse, what I'm looking forward to, what expectations I have. Do I think it'll be better than X-Men Days of Future Past? Maybe, but by saying maybe, I don't necessarily think it'll be a bad film. Like I said, X-Men Days of Future Past had a very gritty feel to it. It was very intense, very gritty and dark. I mean, we saw some dead X-Men throughout that film. The presentation, the storytelling was great. X-Men Apocalypse, like I said, I'm expecting it to have this very chaotic feel to it throughout. I mean, the scenes, this mutant fight club scene that they showed in one of the trailers, where Archangel's fighting Nightcrawler in a cage. I marked out for that scene in the trailer, and I can only imagine how crazy it's gonna get come tomorrow when I see the actual scene in the film. Yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know what else really much to say about X-Men Apocalypse in this little preview video that I haven't already said. I mean, it's Apocalypse. One of my favorite memories of Apocalypse growing up was getting to fight him as a sub-boss in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, because it was such a unique boss challenge. How he was like normal form and then he grew, and you're basically trying to attack the head and the arm, that become like the key weapons in that game. or that are his key weapons. I'm just excited, guys, for X-Men Apocalypse. So I think I'm going to call it a day with this video. I think I'm going to wrap the video up right here. So thank you all for watching and listening. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, guys, check out my channel for other content. Please check out my 100 subscribers Q&A announcement. I recently reached 100 subscribers, so I'm doing another Q&A in honor of that. All the guidelines will be in the video and in the description box that accompanies it. Thanks as always for watching and listening. If you go out to see X-Men Apocalypse this weekend, enjoy the film. I hope you all like it. And I may do a non-spoiler or spoiler review like I did with Batman vs Superman, and I honestly hope that if I do that video that it gets more views than my Batman vs Superman review. I hope this gets more views than that video as well. But anyway, guys, to wrap this video up, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. As always, Sir Obi-Wan Kenobi signing off. Have a good day. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, if you go see X-Men Apocalypse, enjoy the film. Peace.